Can't stop us. Is this technically day 11 now? Is this technically day 11? I'm so back. If you guys have come back for the part 2 of the stream, say welcome back. I just got a furniture delivery at an unexpected time. We just got an unexpected time furniture delivery. And we're so back. We're dialed in. They tried to stop us. They tried to bring us down from meeting our goals, but they can't. They absolutely cannot. Let's get right back to it. Let's get right back in. Let's get right back into it. If you're back in stream for part 2 of the stream, I'm sorry I had to go. We got an unexpected delivery. But we're back. We're so back. We're so back. All right, we got to finish. We got to finish our goals here. We got to finish our goals. They tried to throw us off. They tried to throw us off track. But we're back. All right. So we have our contact page, our private terms page set up. Let's we're gonna talk to our agent. We're gonna talk to our Hermes agent, and we are going to make sure that it gets pulled live onto the server before we submit anything to Google. Hey, can you pull the latest version of the Clipper Claw landing page and rebuild the site? Can you commit and push this to the private GitHub repo? Come on back in, guys. Come on back in. We had a fake false start there, but we are so back. We are so back. All right, so we got, this should be, our Hermes agent should be pulling our changes live to the site right now. Our Hermes agent should be pulling our latest changes to the landing page. I'm back. I'm so back. We had an unexpected furniture delivery. It tried to take us out, but we are so back we can't be stopped. We absolutely cannot be stopped, guys. Come on. All right, I don't know why my Hermes agent is taking forever to pull this live to the server. I'm gonna stop it, and I'm gonna resend the I'm gonna resend the command. On my Hetzner server, the lab, can you pull from GitHub the latest version of the Clipper Claw landing page project and make it live? Make a Discord friend. We have a Discord. Link is in the description. Please click on that. I updated the link. It should be live, the new link. Please click on that. We were having an issue where the link was expired, but please click on that link and see if you can join the Discord. Join the Discord, and if you'd like, join the newsletter. The first issue comes out Sunday, and I'm just going to be providing insane value there. We're going to be talking about what's working as far as marketing, what we've shipped, what we plan on shipping moving forward, our goals, updates, announcements, everything. Alrighty. Come on. So this should be live. Why is it doing this? Oh shit. We okay, please undo those changes. I meant to add those to the landing page, not the app. All right, we're gonna need to take a second to get locked back in. We're gonna do we're gonna get another set of pull-ups in a second here, which is gonna get us completely revitalized. The having to stop stream and restart stream completely threw me off, but we are gonna get locked back in and making progress again. All right. And then let's go to the landing page. So we're going to go CD out of here. CD into Clipper Claw landing page. Jesus. Let's pull open Opus 4.7. I need you to add a terms of use and privacy policy page to this website. Put links to them in the footer. Make them accurate to our current project. After you're done, commit these to push and commit these to the GitHub repo. Nothing was wrong with the Hermes agent. I was just being stupid, and what I did, I have two projects here. Basically, the landing page and the application are in two separate project folders, two separate GitHub repos. And I was telling the Hermes agent to pull the wrong repo, so it was not seeing any changes because there were no changes. And on top of that, I made changes to the wrong project. So we just got to wake back up. All right, so let's get a set of pull-ups here going. Alrighty. We're 20 pull-ups in. We're 20 pull-ups in today. That set completely refreshed my energy. And we're going to get back in. So after this is done, making our terms of use and privacy policy, we are going to have Hermes pull this live. We're going to submit the terms of use and privacy policy to the Google Cloud Console. I find if you prompt keep code base clean and concise with changes and compile clean report your findings on any problems, it helps report bugs from recent changes in the code base if you're on the CLI. Yes, I agree. I agree. And also I think that having it name sounds ridiculous, but just having it name your GitHub contributions and having it constantly commit to GitHub helps so much. I mean, that's just like good development practices that I never did before because I would just be too lazy to do it. But now it's just so easy at the end of a prompt to tell it to commit and push to GitHub and it will automatically name it. How much did it change your life when you realized the Dyson had a green laser on it? Best vacuum ever saw on the pull-up cam shot. Let's go. It was completely life-changing, but I got to tell you something. So the green laser on the Dyson changed everything. When I saw how dirty the floor was, I was like, dude. Insane. So, you know, your floor is so much cleaner, but recently, let me put you guys onto something real quick. Recently, my fiance got one of these, and there's no going back. There is no going back. Let me show you something. Trying to pull it up without doxing my address. All right, this will work. This. Guys. This thing is fucking unbelievable. Mop and vacuum. It literally stripes the carpets like a nice lawn. Like after this thing is done and you go into your bedrooms and stuff like that, if you have carpet in your bedrooms and you see that it striped it like a beautiful lawn, the carpets perfectly. I mean, we had a robot vacuum back when they sucked. We had a iRobot or whatever, Roomba. This thing is unbelievable. Wow, it's so good. It has this little thing that comes out so it gets the corners. That little arm like comes out and it's like bzzz. Better than Dyson. Okay, does it have 2 lasers? Oh, hook up the affiliate for it. I got to get the affiliate going on the Mova. The Mova. I'm telling you, it's insane. And I have 3 dogs, so the hair is just everywhere. And it's a humble life skill. Mr. Humble Life Skills is getting the Mova. You just have to. All right. Sorry, pull it now and get the landing page live with the changes. You guys ever apologize to your agents when you fuck up? When you make a mistake? You say, sorry. Oops, sorry. Sometimes I be doing that. I be saying, oops, sorry. So the problem is now, is I had a beautiful setup with the likes on the live stream, right? Because I don't have it tied in yet, which is ridiculous because I just have my Hermes agent doing it, but I don't have the likes tied into the pull-up control counter thing. So we were like at 18 likes before. Right? We were at like 18 likes on the last stream. Now we're at 3, which means this should be 21. So I guess all day today, I'm just going to... all day today, I'm just going to have to do the math of... Can somebody set us up a quick API endpoint? I blame them for not paying attention. I get pissed at it once and it opened like 1,000. No, it didn't. That would be disturbing. That would be terrifying if it did that. All right, live. Pulled and add the privacies. Let's go make sure this is live. Nice. All right, amazing. So... I need to close some of these. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, so we have to give those links. Where do we give it to them? Domain ownership verified in Google Search Console. I forgot to do that, and I need to do that. If you launch anything online, you need to make sure that you do this first. That's insane that it did that. That is insane. That would terrify me. We're back! Dude, they tried to bring us down. They really did. They tried to bring us down, but they can't. They just can't bring us down. Come on. And you know what's going to happen is you just got another like to like the stream with, which is another pull-up. You're getting double money today, guys. This is double the money Tuesday. All right, verify domain ownership via domain records, start verification. I just be showing shit on live stream. Like, you never know what could pop up here. What sort of information that shouldn't be live. But we're just going for it. All right. Do it. Do it now. And it's so cool that Google Search Console is tied into Cloudflare like that. So when your domain is set up with Cloudflare, you can just one click confirm ownership in the Google Search Console, which, by the way, if you guys don't do that and then you launch a project on X and it blows up, it's going to get marked as malicious. And then once it's marked as malicious, it will just tank your fucking any marketing efforts you ever do. And it's going to be so hard to get it unmarked as malicious. I know this because it just happened to me. Yo, 250 is a great number for annual recurring revenue, but 300 is a nice round number. Yes! 300 is a round, nice number. Production, please update it to 300. Please update it to 300, please. JM, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for being here, brother. We love it. Okay, done. All right, we verified ownership. A 2 to 3 minute YouTube demo video showing the OAuth consent screen, what data you request, and how each scope is used in your UI. They are strict. You need to actually click through the consent flow on camera. I have never done this before. I have never, ever done this before. I have never done this on any of my projects before. Are you sure that we actually need that? It wants me to do a 2 to 3 minute video. AO Max blowing way past 300, I believe. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Okay, well, I was using this open source tool and it wouldn't extract the YouTube video, and I told it keep trying until it's done. I needed it extracted. It's a profanity. Then it kept opening, but it worked, LOL. So you know, I'm a Minimax enjoyer, but a person here in the stream yesterday said try Mimo, so I did. Got their cheap $6 plan just to test some calls. The rates are worse than Minimax, the same results. Meaning it's more expensive than Minimax, and it gave you the same results. Also, what is Mimo a model? Oh wow, is this Xiaomi? How do we pronounce this? I'm gonna have a stroke. Is this Xiaomi? Xiaomi Mimo? This landing page is insane, guys. We need to... One of our products is gonna have something like this that we built on stream. This is incredible. Right, yes, for YouTube scopes you're using, it's required. But you've probably never hit it before because the requirement is scope tier specific, not project wide. Non-sensitive scopes, no verification at all, publish the app, done. Most sign in with Google. Projects live entirely here. This is almost certainly why you've never seen the requirement before. Sensitive scopes, read-only calendar, basic drive, metadata, verification required. And a demo video is typically requested, but viewers sometimes skip it for narrow uses. Okay, can you please look at my app? Hold on. Can you please help explain to me exactly what I need to do for this and if this is actually needed based on our current application? I think that we're just going to keep streaming today until this project is finished. Claude loves make you spend tokens, that's for sure. Yeah, but on the $200 a month plan, you see I'm just burning them down, and it doesn't, I have never ran out of tokens, knock on wood. Did you buy a new house? No, not yet, Mrovsky. Not yet. We're at $30,444 in annual recurring revenue from our apps. We need to get to $250,000, which we're thinking about raising to $300,000 because that's a nice round number, in order to purchase our new home. But in order to do that, we first need to ship an app. Which this is the longest I think I've ever taken to ship an app. Granted, this app turned out a lot more difficult than we originally had thought. So it's verifying the actual scopes in our code so it give a grounded answer rather than parroting that other thing. It says you don't need any of this right now. Here's the grounded picture. What you actually have: sign in, non-sensitive, never triggers verification. YouTube, both sensitive / triggered would trigger verification if you publish them, but your README explicitly says do not add YouTube scopes yet. Add the YouTube linking UI isn't even wired up to the cloud SPA. Phase 3. It is wired though. We are in full ship mode. We need to get this app shipped literally today. I already have a terms of service and privacy policy on the landing page. You need to deep dive into the code because I was able to link my YouTube to have it schedule posts. So we do need to get that verification. And we're doing all of it now. Stale repo docs are ruining you right now. Yeah, they are. That's exactly what it's getting it from. Bro, would it be okay if I copy the vibe coding? Yeah, of course. I would love for you to do that. I want to stream, sounds fun, but you have real coding experience and I'm a retard. No, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Will 300 cover the house? Because I think you said 250 was kind of low. So 250 recurring. What is 250 recurring a month, guys? What is 250 recurring a month, guys? That's 20,000 a month. That's 20,000 a month, which is probably going to end up being 10,000 after our costs, taxes, everything. We're going to be all right with 250. That's going to pay our mortgage. That's totally going to pay our mortgage. Do you have any skills for Claude Codex that can auto fill out all the App Store submission forms / copy and get it uploaded to the App Store without it getting rejected? No, and anybody that tells you they do is bullshitting, because the thing is the App Store rejection process, the App Store approval process is completely random. You could get a reviewer that is out of their fucking mind. My last app, I one-shotted the approval process. The very first time I sent it for approval, it got approved right away. And then I got 7,500 users literally overnight. I went to go send an update in, and they gave me a laundry list of shit to fix on it. It was the craziest. They were like, oops, oopsies. You're right. I owe you a correction. Let me lay out exactly what's there, what's broken, and what to submit. What I found. Rereading the code. The YouTube flow is fully wired up. Settings connect. Sidebar pill showing the connected channel. Schedule modal and library. Schedule post view. Cancel and edit endpoints. 6 distinct YouTube API calls in use. Your declared scopes are YouTube upload plus YouTube read only per Google API reference. Video.update requires not covered today. You haven't noticed because edit schedule post 403s if anyone has tried it. Also, I believe is this using, are both the login OAuth and the scheduling OAuth using this same client ID and secret because I had to update to a new project because now it's a web application and before it was a desktop app. So I'm not sure any of these scopes are enabled, and I probably need to enable them in the Google Cloud Console unless it's using the same client ID and secret from the desktop app. This is a nightmare. This is my least favorite part of coding an app. And I'm sorry I'm live streaming this, guys. Like, it's so much more fun just building out the user experience, the UI, you know, fine tuning, all of that stuff. This is the very worst part of vibe coding an app, but this is so real. Trying to figure out how to do the song and dance with Google so that somebody can log into your app. Somebody can schedule posts. You have enough quota on Google's side so that you can actually schedule posts. It's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. If I hit my Codex Pro plan limits, which open source LLM you think I should use to keep working? Kimmy K 2.6. If Quagago is here, he's going to say Minimax M 2.7, I think. I haven't tried Minimax, but K 2.6 can hang in there, and it's unbelievable. Yes, both flows use the same client ID plus secret pair, and backend there's one pair, Google client ID and Google client secret, and both auth. And YouTube link can call into them. That's deliberate and fine. The auth client is just a projected identity. Project identity, the scopes, a flow request are decided at authorization request time, not at the client level. The desktop web client switch is a real change, not just a relabel. Okay, library enable. All right, let's go through all of this and make sure it's all enabled in the Google Cloud Console. We're just going to go through it one by one and make sure it's all enabled. And what streamer do you know that shows the Google Cloud Console? This is so behind the scenes. Where is the... I did not leak the API key yet. No, I probably will. At some point I will, but I did not yet. I will let you know when I do. I'll probably say, oh no. But I'm just hiding this because I don't want to accidentally do it. I'm going to pull it back up in 1 second. All right, here we go. Are you sure the scopes and like the YouTube Data API v3 aren't applied to both of these because I just added a OAuth client when I added the web application, and I switched the client ID and secret for the production app from the desktop client ID and secret to the web application client ID and secret. Come on. If I was coding like if I was not doing something that was so unbelievably nuanced and annoying, I would have 4-6 terminals up like when we were making the app. But it just doesn't benefit me to have more than one terminal up right now. And a lot of times when people have that many terminals up, they're just kind of bullshitting. But there are times when it's nice to have multiple things going on at once, but for this is the complete limiting factor, and it's only one thing. Gabriel, we're back. They tried to bring us down. But they couldn't. You're right. I was wrong to imply you created a new project. Looking at your screenshot, both OAuth clients live in the same Clipper Cloud project. That's actually the cleaner setup. What's project level versus client level? The thing I conflicted last turn, Google's UI doesn't make this obvious. Scope is project level. Redirect URIs is client level. All right, so we don't need to change any of that then. Guys, this is insane. It's insane. This is 2026 right now. It's insane. All right, about the warning. The warning icon usually means one of the desktop clients is deprecated. Google's been pushing native flows. If you're no longer shipping the desktop app off this project, the cleanest move is to delete the desktop client before submitting. All right, let's see what this is about. Having more than one secret increases security risk. Disable and delete the old secret once you have verified that your app is using the new secret instead of the old secret. Okay. We don't need to worry about that right now. The database value wins over the environment variable. The actual to-dos are simpler. In ClipClaw 1, APIs and services library confirm YouTube data is enabled. OAuth consent screen scopes. Make sure the registered scopes include the 4 I listed or 3 if you already swapped to youtube.force SSL. These apply to both clients. Let's make sure we have all the scopes. Scopes, add the 4 listed above. Why is this doing this to me? Where is the OAuth consent screen? Ha, got it. What are you using to count the pull-ups? That was pretty cool. To count the pull-ups, we have a Python server running just on my Mac locally. And I basically have OBS sending the scene out to to the Python server, and then the Python server is making a local running server that I'm pulling back in to OBS and overlaying over the top of the same scene, if that makes sense. This is not where it is, by the way. What it just told me, OAuth consent screen to edit at scopes, that's not where it is. It's under data access. Okay, OpenID, we have that. Userinfo.profile, we have that. Userinfo.email, we have that. We need youtube.force/SSL. Once you make the code swap, I recommended last term until then. youtube.force-SSL. Update. We've added it. Verification required. A sensitive scope was added. To verify your app, it will need to go through the verification process. Otherwise, users will see an unverified app screen. Okay, that's what we don't want. I have added the scope. I have added the scope, and I already have all the others. What do you think? Can we trust Opus 4.7 right now, or is it absolutely leading us wrong? Read above, LOL. Remember, cutoff date for these models is like 2024, 25, so they make sure they're... You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You just saw the future, my friend. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. We literally made it in 30 minutes before the stream started today. I can't even believe it. I thought it was going to be one of those things that it's like, it's either this going to be possible or it's not possible. And it was just one of those things where it just hit it. I mean, it took a few runs through where I had to dial it in, because sometimes it would count like two pull-ups per one, or it wouldn't register them at all. And I think that it still needs a little bit of tweaking, but it's pretty dialed in right now. Like if you notice when I start my set, I hang for 1 second, because that actually activates like it to start counting. Done. 2-line code change. What you'll need to do alongside the code push, relink your YouTube on the running app. Existing tokens, including yours, were issued for YouTube.upload, YouTube.read-only, and the desktop client. They'll silently fail on edit/cancel even after this code lands. Setting, disconnect, connect again with the new web client. Remove the old scope strings from the consent screen. Since you've added YouTube Force SSL, also remove YouTube.upload and YouTube.read-only so the consent screen and verification submission show only the one scope you actually use. Okay, I don't have those. I don't have them. Smoke test all 4 operations with freshly minted tokens. Commit and push these changes, please. And then let's get Hermes pulling the changes. Come on. Come on. You having to use a LLC to get payments from Stripe. So my payments are from RevenueCat right now. Build Fahad, what is up? It's time to do some pull-ups. Is it time? Is it time to do some pull-ups? I need to make a little thing that goes like ding, someone liked the stream. But I also am only doing them like every 5. I just did a set. We're gonna do a set in a second. So we're at on the new stream, we are at 9. On the last stream, we ended off at 18. So this should say 27. Set likes. How much do we owe? We owe 3 pull-ups. All right, let's do 3. Come on. We're using 4.7 today. We're using 4.7 today. Sometimes 5.5 is too professional for us. Okay, now on Clipper Claw Cloud, can you pull those changes and get that live? I also need to update the name. I need to update. Dude, I tried to tell people this a couple of streams ago. David, I am a gigantic individual. Like when we take family photos or friends photos, it looks like I'm a different breed of human being. Like I'm only 6'5", but like I'm just large. I'm 235 pounds and I'm 6'5". When we take photos, it looks like if I'm like with family or friends or whatever, it looks like I could pick up the entire friends group of 4 people. Like it's disturbing. And I could just pick them up and just be like, I would never, but that's what it looks like. Sometimes when I'm holding like bottles and stuff like that and cans, like they look so small in my, is lean, bro, is lean. Not lean enough. We got to cut down a little further. I'd like to be 225, just absolutely cut out of my mind. Now either I can run, I can lift. The goal is 225 cut out of my mind. Be able to bench 315, be able to squat 405, be able to deadlift 500, and to be able to run. I don't know what the running goal is yet. I'm not a good runner. If I could get into 7-minute miles for X amount of distance, like let's say 4 to 6 miles, then that would be amazing. I would be so happy. 225 is cut for you. Damn, how tall are you? I'm 6'5". 225 is is getting close. What does it do? What does it do? Is this what this stream is going to become? Is just me getting talked into taking peptides slowly? Retatrutide is an experimental triple agonist drug, GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon receptors for obesity and type 2 diabetes. Honestly, I would probably love GLP-1. I need to pull up Let's Go. Let's go. GLP-1 is the new natty. I would probably love GLP-1 because I am hungry at all time. Bro was about to say a bad word. We've already said it. It's already done. Clip it. Clip it, chip it, clip it. It's like Ozempic with none of the bad side effects. Damn. If I could not be as hungry as I am all the time, it would probably change my life. Is it GLP-2 or GLP-3 or something? Could you imagine how life-changing that would be to not be hungry all the time? Are you guys hungry at all times? All right, so the app is deployed. We have to, all right, we re-signed in there. That worked great. We have to disconnect YouTube. We have to connect YouTube. I don't know why it's making us, that's crazy. All right, access blocked. This app's request is invalid. You can't sign in because the app sent an invalid request. You can try again later or contact the developer. Redirect URI mismatch. Any idea why now I'm getting the redirect URL mismatch? Because it should be the same. We didn't change anything there, guys. Shit turns the part of your brain responsible for love down. I don't want that. I don't want that. 6'5" isn't small. I definitely can't afford to turn the part of my brain for love down. I can't afford that, guys. And Bluezo, is this confirmed? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, granted, this is the Guardian. Okay, so how, decreases all desire? That might not be that bad though, because imagine how locked in we'd be, dude, if we were not hungry or horny ever. We would just be so locked in at all times. Like, all we'd be thinking about is making money. Oh, but maybe our desire for making money and shipping apps would go down also. My desire to stream and build community and take over the world would go down. Oh, that sucks, guys. That sucks, guys. We can't do that. See, there's no free lunch. There's never any free lunch is the issue. Here are the redirect URIs. Why do I keep saying URIs when they're... Here are the redirect URLs. Is it URI or is it URLs, guys? Is that what it is? No, I didn't make 30K in 10 days. We are at $30,000 in annual recurring revenue from our current apps. I think we did... over the last 4-ish weeks, it was like 10,000. All right, Bova to God, URI. Stimulant's always an option for the appetite. Yeah, we've been doing that. We've been doing that. What does URI stand for? And why are we not using redirect URL? Uniform resource identifier. It's the same, but different. All right, guys, if we're being honest, Google Console Cloud is fucking with us a little bit. Like, it's trying to make things as difficult as possible. If we're being honest, like, it's... That's what it's doing. I don't know why it does that, but it's doing that. I almost don't mind it because it becomes a thing where maybe it's too difficult for everyone to do. And so now it brings like the level of competition down. Okay, so that worked great. It allowed me to connect my YouTube. We have to figure out how to get that warning that comes up that's super sketchy. That's like, are you sure you want to continue? And then you have to hunt for the continue button. I think we just need to get the app verified in order for that to go away. How do we go about doing that now? All right. We need a I don't know if this is going to be our next thing, but like in order to make the stream more fun is we have to turn Claude Code into a person, little human being, and then have a button that switches back and forth. And then that way there, when we're coding, it could be like a little leprechaun or something like that that's talking to us. That's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And then when I'm voice to text, I'm talking to him and I could just say, hey Todd. And then he can talk to me back and then we can all hear what he's saying instead of me like just reading it. I think that would be way more exciting on stream. Then we have the pull-up thing. We have Todd, the talking leprechaun, Claude. All right, great. Links work to get unverified. Warning gone. You submit the project for OAuth verification. Quick observation from your screenshot before we get to clicks. The consent screen says learn why you're not seeing links to get clippos. Privacy or term of service. That's Google telling you the domain isn't verified in Google Search Console yet. But it is. We already did that. We already added it to our Google Search Console. I'm sure we need to submit the URLs for the terms of service and privacy policy somewhere though. In the console. We need to give him a personality though. Always tells a dad joke, always angry, has to have some comical value to the leprechaun. Yes, absolutely, 1000%. I agree. Console Google Auth platform in the project picture picker. Same place your claw one screenshot was from. Left sidebar, branding, scroll down. Jesus. All right, so we're going to open the Clippo, the Hippo. Actually, I think we could just use this one right here. Branding. Let's give it the right name. Clippo. Logo. Apps. Clippo. See if it'll take that. Yes, it will. Application homepage, getclippo.com. Application privacy policy. Okay, we have to use the HTTP. GPS. Okay, application privacy policy. Where is it? It's got to be just /privacy, right? Yes. Okay, terms of service. There it is. Authorized domains, developer contact info, save. Your branding needs to be verified before it can show to users. Verify branding. I need us to all agree that we hate the Google Cloud Console, and it's insane. Your branding has been verified, but is not yet being shown to users. Publish it before the verified result expires in 7 days. Why? Okay. App domain, application, got those. Authorized domain, got those. Got that. 2 things Google's automated check will run on those URLs. They must return. The page must look like an actual privacy policy. Open both URLs in incognito phone on your phone right after saving. Just confirm they load. Drop in the exact path on your landing page versus whatever, and I confirm. No, okay. Okay, I've done all that. Can we verify now? Your brand has been verified as being shown to users. Verification center. All right. Verification is not required since your app is not requesting any sensitive or restricted scopes. Almost 2 things have to happen in order, and the second one needs the demo video. Do you have that recorded yet? What's left? Publish the app. Flips status from testing to production. Identity only scopes. Sign in immediately. Work for unlimited users at this point. Submit verification request. Separate step required because YouTube is restricted. Why am I getting this then? Why am I getting this? Why is the YouTube scope not listed here? Okay, add, update, save. Hey, can you share the playlist? Yes, the playlist is here. I'll put it in chat. There you go, James. Okay, great. Missing the following fields for one or more requested scope. Scope justification in demo video. Okay, fix the issue. Guys, where do we submit? Longcroft, what's up? What's up? We're still on the battle with the Google Cloud Console. Just battling, just doing battle with multiple pages and steps and just they don't want us to win. They want to make it as difficult as possible for you to just get an app published so that it can use the YouTube API. So that you can log in with Google. They don't want you to do that. I'm going to say it. They have added these steps because they don't want you to win with this shit. But we can't be stopped. We cannot be stopped. Wait, what do you need to know? Right now we need to figure out where to upload the video. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Your YouTube video. Come on. Are you sure I need the demo video also, or can I just define how the scopes will be used? We're going to end up... So we must do it. They don't want us to do it, so we must do it. Come on. All right, the form makes it unambiguous. Bottom field, red arrow, YouTube link is required. No video, no submit button. You can't justify your way out of it. Also, a useful correction from your screenshot shows up under your sensitive scope with the restricted section empty. I'd been calling it restricted. Last few turns is actually classified sensitive in Google's current tier. That's good news. So the path really is video, submit, wait, done. Recording the video, fastest viable take. Okay, what about my justification text? What do I need to paste in there? Give me the text. Oh, Gemini is you're actually right. This is the one use case where Gemini is probably good. You're actually 100% right, Longcroft. That's the one use case. Is just figuring out Google Cloud Console. And how funny would it be if it didn't actually even know that? It can only be 1,000 characters. That's too long. All right, we just ran out of focus music, which means we're 3 hours into working. We need to change to a separate isochronic 40 hertz focus, get locked in music. Not this one. We're back. We're back. Open Claw Tips. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, 937 characters. Great. Okay, why is there no save button? When I input that, there's no save button. Paste. It should say save after I do that, guys. It should say save. I coded a similar transcribe and surprised how Gemini can handle both speech to text and context at the same time, and also a lot of free call in GG AI Studio. Yeah, it is good. What you think of Gemma got invited to the GDG event here in Warsaw? What? Where they will go through the ins and outs of the model. I think you have to go to that. Gabriel, I think you have to go to that. And you have to report back to the live stream and give us what they're telling you. Give us the insider information. I think it's a no-brainer. I think Gemma's great. I haven't played with it a ton. I ran it locally on my MacBook, and that was it. So Google Flash Preview 3.1 is my shit. I love that. Hungry for token. I love Google Flash Preview 3.1. Speech to text insane. Speed insane. It's super smart. It's just a great model. I'm saying, okay, now give me exactly what I need to record for this demo video. All right, I'm going to wait for this to come back. I'm going to use the restroom, and when I get back, we are going to record a demo video for Google together, live on stream. Come on! All right, what happened? Are we in? Okay, buddy, I'm your new follower. Let's go. Welcome to the community. Let's get you locked in. Join the Discord. Sign up for the newsletter. The description's down below. Let's get you fully locked in. What are you building? Are you building something? Are you vibe coding? Welcome. Sorry I was gone when you first when you first showed up. Oh my god, dude. They're recording 8 shots. Tab 1, get Clippo landing page visible with the URL bar. Say this is Clippo at getclippo.com. Below the fold, our privacy policy and terms of service. Scroll to footer, hover over both links so a viewer can see them. Sign in, click into the app, sign in button or app.clippo.com/login. Click sign in with Google. Crucial, when the Google consent screen loads, let it sit visible for 3 full seconds without moving the mouse. The 3 identity scopes must be readable. Button to the top right hand corner in the nav bar that matches our current styling perfectly. It should redirect to app.getclippo.com. All right, guys, I don't know how we're going to record this demo live on stream, but we're just... By the way, what are you building, bro? Wait, right now we are building Get Clippo, which is our tool that we are using currently on my YouTube account, and it is taking our live streams and YouTube videos and breaking them up into shorts and automatically posting them on our YouTube, and is absolutely juicing views, subscribers, watch time for us, and building our brand up. So this is just our first tool that we had to ship. We tried Opus Clip. It didn't work at all. We made our own. This will work in the background. We are going to have it as a product that people can also buy. It's a no-brainer. It just runs in the background and handles your clipping for you with AI. Hey, I just came. What are you making a video for? Right now, we need to make a demo video so that we can pass verification from Google. We're making a demo video so that Google will allow us to post users' videos, log them in, one button click, authorization of posting YouTube videos for our users. We're adding a login button so that we can actually get to the app. But I'm just going to add this so that I can record the video and then take it away because the project's not actually live right now. If you go and try and log into this, it won't let you. Oh, great one. Add auto caption to and title for the short according to that short, and hashtag AI will suggest. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, but we're way ahead of you. So yeah, it already adds captions, and it adds a hook at the top, and AI already generates all of it. And it changes the video name to a long tail search. Will you make extensions so copy paste link less painful? So my end goal is you set this up and you don't even paste the link in. Like, we won't even have this. You authorize your YouTube account, and then it's going to be watching for when you post YouTube videos or you do live streams, and it'll just automatically chunk it into clips, schedule to post them, whatever, every 2 hours, 3 times a day, whatever it is. Which AI is good for building websites and apps, Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT? Right now, we are using Opus 4.7. I just love it for some reason. I think that GPT 5.5 is better. I don't know why I can't stop using Opus 4.7. I have no idea why I can't stop using 4.7. Wow, wow, yes. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's get dialed in today. Which AI tools are you using, bro? We're using Claude Code right now. That's it. And we're using Opus 4.7. Okay, please pull the new changes to the landing page and make them live. And we're using Hermes to control our server. So when I make changes right here in Claude Code, it's getting committed to GitHub. And then Hermes is basically like, you could think like a conductor of my servers and stuff like that. It's pulling the changes onto the server and rebuilding the website and the app so that they're live on the server for me. That way there, I don't have to worry about SSHing to the server, pulling from GitHub and rebuilding manually in the terminal. I just tell my Hermes agent Spring to do that and it's all handled. So Claude Code will commit from my desktop locally, and then Hermes takes care of everything, making it live on the server. How are you planning to beat the competition? There's Opus Clip, Clap, and Vizard pretty established in the clipping niche. I'm not going to beat the competition. Won't the lifetime subscription hurt your API costs? Like, does the entire process happen using your user's API or give yours? Okay, so I don't have to beat the competition. All I need to worry about is building my funnel. So I get more views at the top of me building this and showing that it works, and then people convert and then use it for themselves. I don't need to worry about what the competition's doing at all. And I need to worry about retention after they convert, making the best product possible. But also, this is not going to be our main. This is not going to be the main tool that brings us to $250,000 in annual recurring revenue. This is the tool that we're going to use to get us in a spot to launch a tool that's going to get us to $250,000 in annual recurring revenue, right? Because we have to build the audience, and a lot of our marketing is going to come from build in public, and Get Clippo is just insane for building our build in public audience. We're sort of building the framework of live streaming, automating clipping, driving people to us. We're building gravity around us. Bro, ad score for shorts, which is created like 83 out of 100. Like, it will help user to see how to perform on social site. I actually have that live on the web version, but this is the app version. And I do have that live, the score thing. Hey, Max, how's it going? The app is looking good. It's going excellent. Thank you so much for being here. It's going excellent. How are you today? What's going on? All right, so let's see if this added the sign-in button. It did. Okay, great. We need to log out. Awesome. All right, so we're going to have to mute the music for a second, and we're going to go clip by clip, recording the demo video, edit it, and then submit to YouTube. You didn't answer my question, man. Sorry. Won't the lifetime subscription hurt your API cost? Okay, on the app will be lifetime. So if you want to download the app and run it locally, which I don't think the majority of people will do, then you can just pay once, and then you have to enter in your API keys, and you have to set up a developer account with Google Cloud Console. If you want to avoid all of that, right now we're making the cloud version. So, and that's going to be the main public facing one. Like we'll just have the application version somewhere in the footer or something like that in the bottom. The main public facing one is going to be the cloud version. You'll have to pay monthly for it, and you'll get a certain allotment of clips that you can post per month. Finally feeling relaxed since I've done my final fixes to my app that I've been working on the past 2 months. Enjoying your stream, learning a few new things. That's awesome. I love that. Bro, your landing page is so cute. Love it, man. Thank you. Thank you. So the cloud version will be a monthly subscription, which we really should have just started with that, but we were being pansies. We were being pansies. I didn't want to get into the infrastructure of dealing with it, but who cares? We're just doing it anyways. All right, so what we have to do now is go to this video document. I'm going to have to turn the music off for a second because I don't think the reviewer is going to like my music. Right? So we're going to pause the music for a second. I'm going to move this out of the way. We're going to take this like that, and we're going to record this one clip at a time. I'm going to get the Get Clipo thing off the screen. I'm going to take chat off the screen for a second, guys. Just a second. I can still see what you're saying. All right, and you guys are going to see live us filming the demo video to pass Google verification. Oh, thanks for answering that. Love how you respond to everything. Keep that up, bro. And by the way, have you got any plans on what you were going to build after Clipo? I do think we need to build one more tool mainly for ourselves, which all the tools we're going to use ourselves, to be honest. Everything that we build is going to be something we use ourselves. But I think that after we build Clipo, so we have the live stream, we have the shorts, and then we need to build a long form tool that will basically help us automate as much of the process of research. Not totally scripting, but at least outlining and creating high quality infographics for long form YouTube videos. So like, let's say GPT 5.5 comes out. This should pretty much be like, ding, here is your YouTube video title and thumbnail. Here's 3 different versions of it and 3 different packaging ideas you can come up with. Here's 3 of the main things you need to record yourself doing in the video. And then maybe here's a scripted intro and a scripted conclusion. And that's it. Record yourself live doing the in-between. And that'll be our long form tool. So we'll automate. We basically automate as much as we can a content production system. And right now we're on track for like 100,000 views a month on YouTube alone. And I would love to get to the point where we're at like 1 million views a month. Because the thing you guys got to understand is when you are getting 1 million views a month on YouTube, we're not even talking about X. When you are getting 1 million views a month, that top of funnel is so large and it's so targeted. So when we build tools that are directly for that audience, because we're using them ourselves and we're showing that they're working, they're going to convert. It's already happening. It's already happening pretty much by accident. People are finding my tools that are not even listening to my description and signing up for it. That's why my annual recurring revenue has gone up the last couple of days. One great idea, create GTA 7 and release it before. That's an excellent idea. That's an excellent idea. We do have to finish our game. We have to finish our game. Our game Dreadnought. For Levels Vibe Jam. And I think that we have to finish that like tomorrow or something like that.
Shoot the zombies. Don't let them get close. Or
right?
You know.
We have to finish this game that we built for the Vibe Jam. Bro, is everything done? No, it's not. All right, we got to get back to work. You're right. Come on, let's lock in. We literally just have to finish this Google quota increase or the Google verification. Where is, because we had Claude give us like a step-by-step of the things we need to record. Let's pull that up. And I'm sorry there's no music and shit, but we have to pretend to be professional for like 5 seconds for this demo video for Google. You know what I mean? What the hell? The graphics of game is so fire, bro. Yo, for the Vibe Jam, where'd you get the assets? I made them. I built them. I had Nano Banana 2 make the photo, and then I converted it to a to what's it called, an FLX file with this program. I forgot what the program is called. All right, so we have to say this. This is Clippo at getclippo.com. Below the fold are, I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read this like an idiot. Shot number 1. Okay, where is it? All right, so I'm going to hit the record button. We'll start recording. This is Clippo at getclippo.com. Below the fold here are our privacy policy and our terms of service. All right, that's clip 1. This is going to be a nightmare, guys. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. I'm going to pull open this file, and as I go, I'm going to rename them like clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, and then we're going to stitch them together with Premiere Pro. So rename clip 1. I'm going to make a file on my desktop here called demo. We're going to put that in there. Okay. I will share everything about myself after we're done doing this video. I'll give you the full breakdown. All right, this next shot, we need to sign in. So we're going to click into the app, sign in button, or click sign in with Google. When the Google consent screen loads, let it sit for 3 full seconds without moving the mouse. The 3 identity scopes must be readable. Sign in uses 3 identity scopes, email, profile, OpenID. To identify the user, click allow. Land on the app dashboard with your email visible in the sidebar. Okay. Come on. We can do this. To sign into our app, we'll click right here. Sign in with Google. I'm going to click my account. And here is my email address visible in the sidebar. Okay, I did not see the consent, the identity scopes visible when we did that. But I think we're just going to send it anyways. All right, clip 2. I'm going to move clip 2 into demo. All right, shot number 3. Paste your YouTube URL. Click get clips while it's analyzing. Say the user pastes their own YouTube URL. The server downloads, transcribes with Whisper, and Claude picks /highlights. Then the user picks one and renders it. You can pause/edit cut here to skip the wait. Pick one candidate, click render, switch to library, show the rendered clip. Oh my God. Okay. The user pastes their own YouTube URL. The server downloads, transcribes, and picks the clips. by combining the 1997
Okay.
mic.
All right, so all I'm doing is copying this and I'm pasting that in there. The user can paste their YouTube video in. The server will automatically download, transcribe, and create clips for them. Man, if they don't if they don't pass us with all this bullshit. That's shot 3. I think we have 8 shots, guys. Come on. We're doing 8 shots together. Settings. Click connect to YouTube. Google opens. Crucial. When this consent screen loads, let it sit visible for 4 seconds so the YouTube linking flow uses the YouTube.force SSL scope. This is the only sensitive scope our app requests. YouTube.force SSL scope. To link your YouTube, you go to settings, click connect YouTube, grab this URL. It uses the YouTube.force SSL scope, which is the only sensitive scope our app uses. Click advanced, go to Clippo, continue, and now YouTube is connected. Okay, that is clip number 4. We're halfway done. We're halfway done. What is up, Mr. Johnny Jim? Brother, is Vibe Quota website best way to make money? What about a mobile game with app purchase and game? Could you speak opinion? Thank you. Vibe coding, is vibe coding an app best way to make money? Probably not. Probably not. Like, unless you really love vibe coding and marketing and being on the internet and all that, probably not the best way. A mobile app is probably even more difficult, to be honest. If I'm just being like totally honest with you, like the mobile app is probably the hardest thing you could do. Just because it doesn't really like solve a pain point. You know, like at least if you're building an app or vibe coding a website, you can solve like a pain point that people want to fix. Like Cal AI, you know, like people want to lose weight and it's painful for them. Also, let users upload videos like podcasts for clipping. Yes. By the way, it says you can close this tab and return to Clipper Claw. Oh, good call. I have to change the name of the file. Really good call. I'm going to fix that. We'll fix that afterwards, but thank you. Good call. All right, shot 5 is schedule. Library, click schedule on the rendered clips in the modal file title. Set publish time 5 minutes in the future. Click schedule. Scheduling calls video.insert with publish at sets the future time and privacy status. Jesus, come on. Scheduling calls video.insert with publish at sets the future time and privacy status private. YouTube holds the video private and publishes on schedule. All right, so we're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna go to YouTube, and then we're gonna go to Studio. Sorry. All right, guys, you got to bear with me. We're recording a demo video for Google right now so that we can pass our verification. We are recording a demo video for Google to pass our verification. Okay, I'm just going to add this over here. And then we're going to go, hold on 1 second. One second. All right. We'll go library, and then I'm going to schedule this one right here. To schedule a video, the user hits schedule and then picks a time in the future, hits the schedule button. And if we go over to YouTube Studio, refresh the page. Hold on. And you can see on YouTube Studio here, the video is now uploading to be scheduled and posted. All right. Is it true Google now needs ID to age verify devs? I don't know. Bro, is there edit short option also? Yes, there is. Yeah. There's transcription-based editing. All right, let's grab that video. That was number 5. All right, add that to demo. 6, switch back to Clipper schedule view, click edit, pencil on the schedule post, change something. Change title something obviously different, save, edits, go through videos.update. What? All right, we're leaving it at that. That's going to be great. Wow, auto uploading. Yes. We're locked in. All right, let's get the music back on. Let's get in the flow. Let's get our shit back set up again. Let's delete this. And then let's pull up in Premiere Pro. Let's get this edited and let's get this submitted and let's move on with our life. Come on. All right, we're going to go to text-based editing. Transcript, transcribe. This is clean. This is kind of a clean shot right here for a demo video. If they don't pass me on verification for the demo video alone, like what are we doing? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It would be greatly if you could consider adding options for users to customize the background, such as a black or blurred background, and also to change the font size, etc. Absolutely. We 100% need to do that. I'm just trying to get the MVP live, past Google verification, done with all this bullshit, and then we can start adding features like insane. Like, honestly, if we added a learning feature down the road, I think that would go crazy. So that when it posts the YouTube video, it can go in and look at how the videos are performing and start to kind of learn based on what's performing well and what's not performing, so that it gets an idea of what your audience likes and use that to decide which clips to post moving forward. Come on. We have to wake up. We have to wake up, guys. Which app is this pull-up one? I just made that this morning. We built the pull-up app this morning. It's fire, isn't it? Are you using MediaPipe for body tracking? Yes, I think it's using MediaPipe. It's like a Python thing or something like that. We built it, I vibe coded it with Opus 4.7. How about scanning internet for hot topics and make clip based on that? Then it would have to produce the content, because right now it's just taking videos and chopping them up. Let's grab some caffeine for a boost of energy. We have to. We have to 10x the caffeine today. We have to 10x the protein today. Let's get some peptides going, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see our video, our demo video that we just made live on stream. This is Clippo at getclippo.com. Below the fold here are our privacy policy and our terms of service. To sign into our app, we'll click right here. Sign in with Google. I'm going to click my account, and here is my email address visible in the sidebar. To link your YouTube, you go to Settings. Click Connect YouTube, grab this URL. It uses the YouTube.force SSL scope, which is the only sensitive scope our app uses. Click Advanced, go to Clippo, continue, continue, and now YouTube is connected. The user can paste their YouTube video in. The server will automatically. Why do I sound so upset? Transcribe. You can tell I don't want to do this. To schedule a video, the user hits schedule and then picks a time. You can tell I'm not happy about doing this. Button. And you can see on YouTube Studio here, the video is now uploading to be scheduled and posted. Come on. That's got to be the greatest demo video Google has ever received for verification process. And little did they know I did that live on stream with 20 plus viewers. has ever recorded their demo video for app verification live on stream with 20 plus viewers? Has anyone ever done that before? Nobody is more psychotic than us. All right, if the tool scans the internet, for example, said trending topics, and you use an AI avatar to talk about said topics, would be so fire. Oh my God, you would be rich if that works. I think that's a large scope, guys. I mean, we could work on something like that, but I think that's a whole nother project on top of that. All right, on top of this project. I mean, Tebow Maker. You guys know Tebow. I think he does $300,000 a month with Revid, which is pretty much what you're describing. So yeah, people are making a lot of money doing that. Okay, Clippo, demo, video. Not enough Minecraft parkour in Subway Surfer. Do you think that on my Google verification demo video, I should add in like a little sidebar of Subway Surfer? Do you think they would think that's fun? Google would be like, wow, I really respect this guy's keeping our attention span during this video. That's really cool of him. It's really cool he would do that. He's really thinking of us reviewers. Sounds out of the scope. That's all right, though. I can't believe how good the pull-ups feel today. I cannot believe it. Borderline effortless. LOL, that sounds crazy. Laugh my ass off. We got to add Subway Surfers to the review video. That would be so funny, dude. Just for the stream clip alone. I wish we could see the reviewer open it. And they're like, wait, what is this? Did he add Subway Surfers to this demo video? All right, guys, we have to keep focus. We have to keep focus. We have to keep focus. We need to upload this to YouTube as private. Create. Upload video. Come on. Clippo demo video. What is that you are drinking, bro? Let us know all the secrets. All right, this is the best 13-calorie drink you can possibly consume. It's a Spindrift. All right, these are like gold in our household. It's delicious. It's made with real fruit, too. Mango puree, pineapple juice, lemon juice, guava puree, calamansi juice. I bet the reviewers are not the Gen Z age, so that would be a negative. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. You're right. You're right. All right, next. Next. I can't believe I'm able to live stream and upload this video at the same time. And it doesn't seem like we're dropping a ton of frames. We might be. I don't know. Next, we're going to set it to private. Only you and people you choose. Oh, unlisted. Anyone with a video link can watch your video. Okay, that's fine. Is that what it said to do? Provide a YouTube video demonstrating how you use the data from the scopes in your app. Your video must include all OAuth clients that you assign to this project. Okay. I think we went above and beyond on ours, to be honest. 26 seconds left on the upload. 2 million types of juices, bro. Yes, 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 yes. More juice. Come on. More juice, more peptides, more focus, more Opus 4.7, more code, more annual recurring revenue. Let's check X and let's make sure there's not something crazy going on. All right, boom, right away. Higgsfield MCP is here. You can now create content end-to-end inside any agent. OpenClaw, Hermes agent, NemoClaw. The only way to get agentic access to CDance 2.0, GPT Images 2.0, and every other top model. Let your agents build content while you sleep. Higgsfield MCP. Bro, for backend, what are you using? It has a Python backend. We were just talking about generating videos. Automatically generating videos based on news. Here is the MCP server for it. Fun fact, my father is a huge MCP server guy. I know we thought they were dead and going away. They're still here. If you guys haven't already, I need you to go juice this tweet. Anthony watched this happen live. Okay, Anthony watched it happen live. Opus 4.7 knocked this out in 30 minutes. Is mad. This is Jake. If your chat into a personal trainer that actively this is AI. This is an AI comment right here, guaranteed. What are your settings set to? Mine seemed to glitch out on pull-ups. He didn't spend long enough dialing it in. You have to spend longer dialing it in. Not sure it was all vibe coded. I feel bad when people ask me how I did shit and I don't know because it was vibe coded, but that's just the truth of the matter. Right? If you can build the pull-up counter at 30 minutes with Opus 4.7, it means you're using the right event hooks. Your trigger logic is cleaner than most real-time data. That's AI comment as well. That's also AI comment. All right, idea. Make a tool of free tools and then upsell with premium features gets you traffic and customers. We are working on that. We are actually working on that. That is definitely going to be something we do. Oh, this is done. Okay, great. So we're going to post it unlisted, I guess. I don't really like doing that, to be honest. If you guys want, you can go check the video out unlisted. I prayed to the AI gods and they blessed me. It just works. That's what happened. What if we integrate Higgsfield into GetClippo to users can generate AI generated podcasts? Podcasts now? Guys. You know how much it's going to cost to generate a podcast? Why do you not reply to the AI comments? It don't help the algorithm. It definitely helps the algorithm, but it also makes me feel crazy. Like it's out of pure ego, I guess. Like if I was just looking out for my own self-interest, I would reply to all the AI comments, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't stoop that low. All right, we're gonna add that in. Save. Go to verification center. Prepare for verification. Preparing for verification. Should we send it? I'm new to your channel. How do you make money? Down in the description, there's a link to my OnlyFans. Down in the description, there's a link. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Lex Billy. All right, Lex. We have 3 apps making money right now. Actually, we have more than 3 apps making money, but the majority of the money is coming from 3 apps, okay? QuickClaw is our main driver, all right? This sets up OpenClaw for people in less than 30 seconds. No virtual private server, no Mac Mini, no API keys, no nothing. Okay, your mother could set up OpenClaw with this. We have Talk Macros, which is our dieting app, which allows you to basically track all your food straight from Siri. Last one is Feel Better Fast, which is a workout community app. Talk Macros, Feel Better Fast, very little. The majority is from QuickClaw. Okay, right now we're building Clippo, all right, which is what we're using to clip our own YouTube channel with AI and automatically, it clips our live streams, automatically posts them basically every 2 hours for us. And it's absolutely blowing up our channel views, our watch time, everything. We're literally going to get monetized. Our subscribers, we're going to get monetized because of it. And it's building our top of funnel, which we're going to use to advertise the other tools that we make. We're starting with distribution first, and then moving on to other products. So I think that I think we hit confirm on this, guys. Is your application for personal use only? No. If your app is not shared with anyone else, or it will only have one use personal known to you. Is your application for internal use only? No. Is your application for development testing stage use only? No. Is your application a Gmail SMTP plugin? No. Submit. How long did it take you to decide to go live vibe code from the first time you thought about doing it? Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. I'll be 100% transparent with you guys. I saw this guy. This is not my first time live streaming myself. I've done it way long ago in the past with no viewers. But this time I have Clippo working in the background to get me viewers. All right, I saw this kid right here. Okay, I loved what he was doing. Bridgemind. I loved what he was doing. And I said, dude, that's an excellent idea. Because I'm going to build anyways. I might as well live stream it and then build a clipping tool to have it automatically clipped and post to shorts. We're going to do 100,000 views this month. We're already at 65,000 views this month. That's 65,000 extra views on the highest converting platform there is, which is YouTube. That's the highest converting platform there is. 65,000 views. We're going to do 100,000 this month in 30 days. We're up almost 400 subscribers in 10 days of streaming. It's just a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's a system. It's a content system that just works so good for me. Like I normally post YouTube videos, I post on X, and I do all of that, but I haven't experienced anything that's taken off as much as this. What's the logic behind Clippo? How does it know what to clip? It uses Opus 4.7, and I have a system prompt inside of it that describes clip-worthy moments. You can edit the system prompt. Like when you become a user of Clipo, you have the ability to edit the system prompt so that you can add in like stuff that's relevant to your niche. Meaning if you do something weird, if you make weird YouTube videos or live stream, you can add into that system prompt. Like when I finish baking, when I pull my baked goods out of the oven, make sure you clip that. Skater, what's good? What's good? How are you doing? Skater, how are you doing? We just finished submitting the verification process to Google. Do we do the Google quota increase also at the same time? Also, we were live for like an hour and a half before we stopped the stream, and we've been live for 2 hours now. So I think it's been 3.5 hours, which means 2-hour stream is done. Bit late here. It's 9 p.m. Oh, so you're just vibing out. It's the end of the day. You're relaxing. Maybe you're horizontal on a couch. I actually can't wait for that. You're just hanging out, relaxing. You got the stream pulled up. I'm finishing up the stream. All right, let's see if I can do... Should I wait? Okay, verification process totally submitted. Can I ask for a quota increase now? We're going to see what it says. I think it's probably going to tell me we need to wait to do the quota increase. $9 p.m. Where is that? It's 2 p.m. by me. I can't believe that this post only got me 5,000 impressions on X. I'm disgusted with myself. I was making this morning. I was like, hee, this is gonna get me my impressions I need. Hee. It's all right. We're gonna write a juicer later today. We have to get like 50,000 ish or more a day to hit our 5 million goal and get monetized. Oh, I didn't even show you the post. My bad. I was talking about this one right here. Our pull-up post only did 5,600 views. Oh, maybe impressions are different than views. Are they? I don't think they are. All right, default. Yes, submit it now, but it's a separate form from the OAuth verification you just submitted. Two distinct review tracks at Google. Often confused. Yeah, they're often confused because the Google Cloud Console process is a nightmare. All right, so it gave us a link for that. Oh my God. Don't tell me they're going to make you wait 4 to 12 weeks for the coding. I don't know. I have no idea. Guys, people are doing this. They're doing it all the time here. They're doing it all the time online. I mean, making schedulers, auto schedulers. Like, we can do it. We can figure it out. I know we can. New here, just trying to catch up. How did you get to 30K? All right, so we are at 30K. We're at 30K annual recurring revenue from 3 apps right now. The main one is Quick Claw, which sets up. OpenClaw in less than 30 seconds from an iPhone app. No virtual private server, no Mac Mini, no API keys, no nothing needed. Like literally your mom can set up OpenClaw from this thing. Our other app is Feel Better Fast, which is a like workout community app. Okay, that has a daily workout. 20-minute daily workout. And that's a PWA, which is kind of like an iPhone app, but it's not in the App Store. I didn't even know PWAs were a thing before I built this. And then our last app is the Talk Macros app, which lets you log all your food from Siri. Which this is like my piece de resistance. Talk Macros that's my app right there. I'm most proud of that app. Please just tell me in like one concise sentence what I need to do right now to request the quota increase. Dude, I'm getting so tired of Opus 4.7 and GPT 5.5 giving me a wall of text. All right, open this. Should we put it in the system prompt somewhere that we need to change that? Nico G is live. Day 7 vibe coding. What's up, Nico G? All right. Open this and submit the YouTube API services audit form requesting 250,000 units per day and reusing your privacy terms, URLs, and demo video link from the OAuth submission. Wait. Oh my God. Excellent. Excellent news. Luckily, there's 8 different addresses there. All right. Your organization's name. Clippo. I'll check them out after the stream. Getclippo.com. You look like you're... That's all that matters. Thank you so much for saying that. Are you from Italy? No, I'm not from Italy. But I love that. I love that you just asked that. I'm from the United States. Describe your organization's work as it relates to YouTube. We help people create clips from their long-form content. What are you building? Just joined here. Right now we're building getclippo.com, which is the program we're using ourselves to grow our following on YouTube. It takes our live stream and it breaks it up into clips with AI and automatically schedules and posts them on our YouTube like every 2 hours. And it's generating us tens of thousands of views, watch time, subscribers. It's literally going to get us monetized on YouTube, and it's growing the live stream. But right now we're going through the painful process of getting verified for more quota through YouTube. What's the absolute minimum cost to come up with good ideas like this and turn it into an app? Also, any good courses you recommend? I'm just trying to make $3,500. All right. First of all, join the Discord. Join our Discord. Okay, because I'm going to be putting out my own unpaid information that'll be probably better than people's paid content for courses on how to do everything that I'm doing alongside Vibe Coding Live. But join the Discord down below, please. You can also sign up for the newsletter, and I'll be putting that content out. I don't know who to recommend right now, just because I don't know a lot of people that are teaching vibe coding right now. Our next target is I'm filling out this form to get our quota increased. It says an API client. No. Is there a way in which your client's use of YouTube API changed since last audit? No. Please list all your API clients. Name of your app or website. Please enter comma separated values or if there are multiple API clients. Okay. HTTPS getclippo.com. The whole point of vibe coding is to not learn and just do it. You do have to have a getting started point though. Like I get when people say that, I do understand that. But like if you are somebody who vibe codes, it seems like very easy. You're like, you just do it. But if you have no starting point, it's very difficult to tell somebody like just vibe code, just pull up Codex and make a website and get it live, you know? Like you need a little bit of a framework and foundation to start off with. Please list all the project numbers used for each of your API clients. Kushal, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm almost done filling out this form, and we are going to get ourselves a little rate limit increase from Google, which is going to be sick. Do you mind turning up music up a little bit? Can't hear it at all. Yes. Thank you. Good call out. Great call out. So here's the thing. Anyone can vibe code a website. The second they run into migration issues or need to debug, they are effed up. Yes. You need a little bit of a framework and foundation to stand on. And it can be ultra simple. And I'm living proof of that. Like I don't use anything fancy at all. There's nothing that I use that's crazy fancy or elegant. Like I just want it to work really good for the end user. I want it to be 100% as secure and safe and private as I can make it. I want it to be reliable so I'm not running into constant bugs and for my end users or for myself, because then like there's customer service shit that needs to go on. You definitely need to learn things. I agree. Please list all the project numbers used for, okay. We have to find the project number. I got the project number. All right, I'm going to use Claude to help me fill this out. Give me the answers. I think as soon as you get the programming fundamentals and practice enough to be able to fluently read / troubleshoot, you're solid. Yeah, I mean, Like, with anything in life, you should know the basic foundation first, without a doubt. And I'm talking about, like, you should know the basic foundation of, like, the relationship between a server and client, the relationship between a database, a server, and the front end. You have to know these things. Because God forbid, like, you manage to get something shipped and it does take off, it's going to be a nightmare. If it's 100% vibe coded and you have no foundation to stand on, like, even if you do by some miracle manage to take off and get 1 million users, I promise it's going to be a nightmare. If you don't know what a hash is, please, again, do not take user data. Yeah. Like, if you don't know the privacy stuff, it's a disaster, because I'm excited for tomorrow's stream. Yes, sir. Daily streams. We're gonna be live tomorrow at like 10:30. I might be live at 10, but definitely 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The privacy thing is just because as soon as your app gains traction, you are going to have the smartest minds in the world, I'm not joking, trying to hack into your stuff. That is what happened with every single one of my projects. I get 20 people trying to hack it at all times. This last project took off so big, it got millions of impressions, that I had companies, like consultants, reaching out, and they were emailing me 20-page security reports of vulnerabilities that I had to go in and solve. And a lot of these things, like, you can vibe code. You definitely can vibe code a lot of it, but you're just going to get so lost in the sauce. Like, you're going to get so lost in the sauce. Exactly my point. Vibe coding is for MVPs until shit gets serious. And maybe even like let's say you do vibe code a project and then shit does get really serious. If you don't have like a super technical background, like, maybe you use the money that you're making when shit does get serious and you just bring in a technical person. And whenever I am running into issues, AI is usually able to resolve it if I can verbally express what is going on. Yes, that's true. What you have built before this get clip out because your annual recurring revenue is actually good. We have built Quick Claw, Talk Macros, and Feel Better Fast. The majority of our revenue right now is coming from Quick Claw. It's on Trust MMR if you want to look at it, which sets up Open Claw for people. It's all fun and games till your database gets hijacked and user data is in some hacker's hands. Absolutely. Especially if you have a following online too, because they're going to use that against you. Opinions of the future of Figma/Framer. I think it's gone. Unless they do some serious pivoting, I think it's gone. I think this boys have some serious gel. Yeah, they do. It's unbelievable. And the thing is when these people do attack you, because I've been attacked by them, you know? And so, like, if somebody comes out and they will find a vulnerability, it's not whether they will or not. They will. There's people out there that are way smarter than me or 99.99% of people, and they will find a vulnerability and they're going to message you and they're going to say, hey, just so you know, I found this vulnerability. And like, you either need to compensate them, or if you don't have the money, you need to message them sincerely and be like, listen, I really appreciate you doing this. This means the world to me. I'm going to take care of it today. And that's the only way you can deal with that. Because if you do the opposite and you're like, fuck you, like, nothing's going to come of this, and you piss that person off, then you're going to be in serious trouble. Like, you're going to be in serious trouble. And I've seen people do that, where somebody super smart comes through with a vulnerability, and the person's like, I'm not doing any of this, fuck you, like nobody's gonna actually find that. And then you get, and I think you guys probably know who I'm talking about, but accidents do happen like that. Seriously? I need to create a demo test YouTube account now. Pull up. Pull up, pull up. Let's see where we're at. We got pull-ups to do? All right, we're at 24 right now, yeah? Is that true? We gotta do some pull-ups, guys. Let's go. Come on. How would this possibly work with the Google only login that we have right now? People do it for the LOLs and crack games for fun to compete to see who can do it the fastest. So finding vulnerabilities is never a jealousy thing unless you triggered them in some way, I would assume. Well, just the building in public and like I'm doing, the posting the annual recurring revenue attracts a lot of hate, which it shouldn't, because it's not that crazy. Like you could have a lot higher annual recurring just by getting a regular job, like you know what I mean. But some people do not appreciate the fact that I'm like building in public and I share the revenue I'm making and like what's going on. They hate it. They hate on it. When I can get Clippo access, wanted to grow. Yes. Very soon. Very soon. I'm going to send an email out to the people that are on the wait list, and they'll be the first to get the beta access. What are the apps you are building? Right now, we're building Get Clippo, which is our clipping app, which takes this live stream you're watching, and it chops it up into shorts that post automatically to YouTube, and it grows our following for us. So in $49, I get lifetime access, and I have to pay to Anthropic only. And how much will it be approximately? So the lifetime will be for the app that you download. If you want it to be in the cloud, then it's going to be a monthly subscription, and I don't know how much it's going to be. The Anthropic cost is like extremely little. Over the last no, Quigago's not talking shit. That's our homie. That's our homie. But over the last week, I think last time we checked, and even with me doing all this dev work constantly, like even after doing all of this dev work constantly, I think it was like $4 or something like that. And I'm just constantly ringing the API point. And so you could do Haiku or you could do Sonnet instead of Opus 4.7, and then your cost would be like very limited. Nothing. Bro, tell me, where did you design the UI? This UI was designed with somebody else actually did it with Image Gen 2, ChatGPT Image Gen 2, and then we fed the image to GPT 5.5. So what I'm asking Opus 4.7 right now is we need to make a demo account to get our quota increase, but how are we possibly going to make a demo account if they're only Google sign in? And this is Google asking us for this, which even continues the fact that the Google and now Claude is down. We pull up the codex. We'll screenshot this. Nice. How did you come up 30K annual recurring revenue? Just curious from the Clippo. Did you do other things? The majority of our annual recurring revenue right now is from our app QuickClaw, which is an iPhone app that automatically sets up OpenClaw for people. Our iPhone app automatically sets up QuickClaw for people. You just download the iPhone app. You don't need API key. You don't need server, anything. And so that's why I'm taking Clippo, because this app blew up, right? Because it took away all the pain of setting up OpenClaw. So overnight, we got like 7,500 users to this app. It took away all of the pain of setting up OpenClaw. So that's why I'm thinking with Get Clippo, instead of having it be a Mac app that you actually have to set a bunch of stuff up, just have a monthly subscription and then link your YouTube, and then it's going to run in the background on autopilot clipping for you, and you don't do anything. Because that's what people want now. And we talked about this last stream, but people want, it's no longer software as a service, it's service as a software. Okay, but we only have this sign in with Google button. So what? The reviewer is going to need to make a reviewer test Gmail at gmail.com account. Give me a short, succinct answer. This is so crazy. It wants me to set up a Google account for the reviewer. I just don't believe this. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That sounds so ridiculous. I have to make a Google account for the reviewer and then give them the password and email to it. That's not true. That's crazy. What codex plan are you on? I am on the $100 a month plan, and I have a Hermes agent and an OpenClaw agent running on this, and I'm coding on this. The amount of subsidization of the codex plan is insane. Like, you pay $100 and they must be giving you $3,000 worth of tokens. Have to be. Specify all YouTube API services. Content ID, I guess. Select the primary audience for your API client. I'm building my first SaaS, and health. Watch you last couple of days feels like working along with you. Yes, it does. We are locked in. Are you working for a company? No, I'm not. I do this. This is what I do. Select the primary audience for your API client. Creators. We're going to say 20. Explain how your API client is used by your users. Is this definitely the right form for increasing the quota for how much we can post on the behalf of our Clippo users? Basically, how many short form videos we can post for them? I feel like this is not the right. Says yes, that's right. To schedule and post short form. It allows users to schedule and post short form videos. All right. Does your API client use multiple projects to? No. No. Display data from or provide features of services across multiple platforms? No. No. How often do you refresh YouTube data? Never. Does API client allow users to authenticate with Google? Yes. Submit. Okay. Jesus. What reviewer is asking for it? Hi. What is up, Ludo? How you doing? Right now, it is insane. We have been working on the Google Cloud Console all day. We have verification submitted so that our app can be verified to use posting to automatically post on the behalf of our users to YouTube. But we need to submit a request for an increase in quota, which is this form. Give me the answers to this question. We are trying to get like 250,000 or 1 million units for the posting quota increase. Don't you have the GigaCloud that can just do this for you with computer work or whatever? I really should be doing that and seeing it. It's actually a good idea. Just saying, hey, fill this form out, and then sending it. You gotta start spewing the hot takes for virality. That is actually a really good idea. It's not on this laptop, so I don't know how. I would have to like sign it in on my other laptop that it has access to, and then give it the URL. All right, which API clients are you requesting quota increase for? Clippo, web app. All right, what API project number again? Oh my God. Is data API right for scheduling posts? Like you're paying for it, just use it. I don't think it's going to be able to do this. I mean, it might. I don't know. Approximately how many users? Google has a CLI too. You probably have Codex use it. For the cloud console? Does it really? Is that true? I'm just filling in my address and all that shit, so I don't want to put that on stream. Max, you think tools like Typely are cooked for social media management will all be agentic now? No, because there's still people like me and just like small like creators that will use it, I'm sure. Make me this, put it on my desktop. And it needs us to upload a file. Okay, bro, I have to go now. Enjoy the stream tomorrow. I'm going to come back, bro. You are so awesome, bro. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Means the world, seriously. I'm sorry today. Today's a boring stream because we're doing this Google shit. When we're not doing Google all stuff, it's going to be a lot better. Maybe. Who knows? Might be worse. David, what's good? What's good? How you doing? What's your Discord like? My Discord? We just started it yesterday, so it's just hatching, just beginning. Go join it in the description down below. You can see what it's like. If you don't like it, you can leave. But you're never leaving. So this is making a text file to describe the architecture of our app so that we can submit this to YouTube to get a quota increase. I just told it to put it on my desktop so I can just copy and paste that right into the form. And then we are going to hit submit and it's going to be submitted. And then we have finished all of our goals for the day. And that's really it. How many, let's make sure we're not behind on anything here. Hold on. 33. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, no, no. How did this happen? How did this happen? After I stop streaming, I mainly just sit there, like, and I wish I was streaming. No. I sit there and I'm like exhausted
The streaming thing does tire me a little bit right now, just because I'm not used to it yet. So eventually I hope that I can stream and then I can do some work afterwards, like make a long form YouTube video. But after this, I'm gonna get lunch and I'm gonna hang out for a bit. I'll probably watch I'll watch something, watch a video and eat lunch. And then after that, I'm gonna hang out with my kids when they get home from school, have dinner with them, put them to bed. And then after that, I'm gonna watch a movie or Netflix with my fiance. Besides Bridgemine, anyone else inspires you? Mark Liu. My fiance inspires me. You want me to put you on doing that? Do you want to say hi? Just come say hi really quick. We might get a live visit. Have fun, Max. Chin above the bar. Right here. This guy just told me chin above the bar. As if I was not doing chin above the bar. Did you see my pull-up setup? No, but did you see it?
Oh yeah, I did. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Did you use the other phone for that? Oh no, you used your phone. Did you not find the other phone?
No, I didn't find the other phone.
Great.
Smelly Deli says come say hi.
Oh, your thing is like super delayed.
I know, it has delayed. Someone asked if I was from Italy. They said, bro, you look like money. That's all that matters. Are you from Italy?
You are all very welcome for convincing him to grow his hair out. You're welcome.
Bro, is your fiance also going to be vibe coding her next $1 million idea? No. No. No, she's not. No. I gotta finish my pull-up, so you gotta do your thing. I got my pull-ups to finish. Oh, let's finish our goals list because we just finished our last goal. Oh no, actually we didn't. We have to let this. We can't finish our last goal yet because. All right, this just made our last goal right here. We're gonna upload this to Google, and then I think we're gonna be done with our last goal. Lippo. They said, did you tell her about Prince Charming from Shrek? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. She thought that was hilarious and she agreed. That was the funniest shit ever, and I need to go back and turn that into a clip. I don't know. Clippo didn't get that one. Clippo did not get that one. A bit upsetting. All right, I'm uploading this document right now. And I think it's going to let us submit our request for more credits. All right, we've submitted our request. There we go. We submitted our request, and we're going to cross that off as our last goal. Let's go to our goals list. We're going to set this to true. All right. Bro, how to start?
Join the Discord community. Join the Discord community, and then I'm going to be making YouTube videos along with posting in the Discord community. And we're probably going to do a 14-day sprint for teaching beginners how to get started vibe coding. Join the Discord community, sign up for the newsletter. They're in the description down below. Guys, we got to finish these pull-ups off. We have to finish the pull-ups up. Come on. Just like that. Just like that. All right, guys. GG's. That's all I got today. Thank you so much for being here. That's going to be the end of the stream. Ludo, thank you. Nice ones, nice ones. We get them done. It's actually hard for me to bring my bar over the chin, my chin over the bar, because my shoulders hit this. My shoulders hit like the little handles. I got to take the little forward handles off. All right, guys. Days to making your first dollar vibe coding. Yeah, except for we can't copy. Somebody just did that, so we can't copy that exactly. Somebody just did my first dollar, so we have to do. We got to do something different, James. See ya, Kushal. I'll see you tomorrow if you check in, guys. I'll be live tomorrow at 10:30. Bro, good stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tax. I appreciate it. It means the world. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go have lunch. Go have some creatine. Peace.